I am back with some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're on episode 18 of the Let's Play series and continuing on. Not too long after the last recording. Yeah, I think it's just been a day or so. But yeah, last episode I was kind of getting into the game again. Like, it was after work. Like, today is my day off, so I think I wanted to try and do better than I did on my last day off, where I did like several videos. Well, I can't remember. I think I did like 4 videos in a day. So what I might try and do is I might just make either this a little bit longer when I have a day off, just make them longer, or just do 1 or 2 episodes. Depends on what I feel like. Maybe I'll just do 1, if anything. Because it seemed like I was enjoying the game more when it was after work, and it was just a quick hour or so. But like, I've been enjoying it a little bit more. Still has its issues, but I want to kind of try and avoid hammering it too much and try and just make the most of the game, because if I try and do that, maybe I'll enjoy it a lot more than I have been. That's what I wanted, yeah. That'll be good. I might try to get that done. Okay. But yeah, last episode we've been kind of doing a bit of bit of both when it comes to. I think we investigated one of the guys. Was it Grantham or something? I don't know. I can't remember the names. It's the only thing with this investigation. I can't remember the name of them. It wasn't any of these two. It was. I think it was something beginning with C. I don't know. But that's the only thing when I'm like doing video to video with this investigation, like finding out it's going to be harder to find the actual answer, because I'll either forget what it all was, or like the only info that stood out is that Leaf, he's buys paint and stuff, and that was at the entrance of the secret entrance. But I don't know. It could be anything. It could be a bait and switch thing.
You have lost your apples.
But I have. Oh, a devilish wind took me over and I worry for them. But I've saved the finest and the juiciest. Oh, these apples explode in your mouth with the iridescent light of Jesus.
What makes them special? An apple is an apple, no?
Oh, I beg to differ, my friend. You see, every year we make the pilgrimage to the west. Hame's farm.
Farmer Hame, to the west.
Yes, we call him the Hammer. And his apples are fine. Have this sweet iron tinge in them. My friends have already made it back. They are surely feasting already, but I fell on some misfortune. My cart busted. Oh, me apple cart hath fallen. These apples must be eaten. They're too juicy to be left to rot. Oh, eternal thanks for carrying the crate.
I'll be happy to share in the bounty of these apples with you once we meet up with your friend.
Oh, surely. We will share the Lord's work with you. The iron tinge, you will taste it. We all have earned it after fasting.
Fasting?
They like rotten.
Is that when you lack food for your god?
Yes, we show our devotion. Remove distraction. But now, we give in to the fruits of our Creator's work. Sharing an apple with a friend is the most sublime experience. Oh.
It is nice to sometimes sit back and simply enjoy an apple.
Well, with our fortune always changing in life, it's important to enjoy simple pleasures.
How exciting.
Oh, I am so excited for you to see my friend and eat apples with us. The act of walking, the pilgrimage we're going on. We will prostrate ourselves for Guthlak at the end of this glorious pilgrimage, drown in his reward. Here we are, our tiny sanctuary. Join in prayer for the apples, if you like. We bob.
Bob.
It is the only way to piously reap the reward of our Holy Father. Praise be to him.
Apple bobbing.
Ut congregentur ad Marcus.
Oh, Brother Holtwolf! And you made a friend as well. Good to have you back.
Is that it? Come on, game. Are you serious? Right. I don't know, guys. That was a bit shit. A typical, kind of typical mission I did. Oh. There we go.
Hominibus quasi stercus super rudit ascabra cuius. Multi autem sunt in numero, sed mente sua ad modum tenues esse.
Those are good apples.
Pax aeterna est una via ad emundationem propriae vitae eius terrenae terminales.
Come on, Eivor.
Giro includi penitentiam et per peccatum enim.
What are you doing? Oh, nice one, Eivor. I'm not gonna kill you now. That's pretty good.
Calciamenta mihi mundus est satis raro sedate, sint piorum ambulare in atris domus Dei, et ingens vestigia fecit de paradiso voluptatis. Ut stimulus
Some random,
calcitari.
like, that girl was just like proper tormenting. Didn't give a shit. Yeah, I suppose I was alright. But it's just, yeah. Like, it is your typical RPG quest where it's like, help me carry my apples to the like, it is like epic NPC, man. Really. Have you ever seen Viva La Dirt League? It's very close to that. Like, it is very close to this now. Whereas, like, Odyssey and Origins, they're very tropical in their setting, but like, the whole setting of Viva La Dirt League's epic NPC, man, is very much like this, really. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. It's actually kind of nice. It's probably kind of making me like this a little bit more. Because when I watch that kind of regularly, Viva La Dirt League, so I can see, like, because it is them kind of jabbing at this, like little teasing at game mechanics like this, and it just kind of makes it a bit more, makes this a little bit funnier, and the content funnier as well. But
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
Yeah. I suppose some quests like that are alright, like from time to time, but I think this game is missing like the bigger ones that the last RPGs had, where they were definitely more story driven. Like honestly, some of the quests in the last two games were like their own campaign in themselves. Like sure, they might have only been 15 minutes to a half an hour long, but overall, for what you buy in a game like this, like it's cool.
A good traveler. What seek you? Perhaps I can help. My prices are competitive.
I don't want to find anything.
No.
Perhaps later.
I don't get the reason for that, like paying silver for something that paying silver for something I've probably come across.
Help! Help! Get him in the tree, boss! Please!
Alright?
Yes, skulle me bruid! No! Skål!
Alright. There's something down there. Suppose we could check out these and the viewpoints. I know them. That's right there. I suppose it's not too bad. I know. I've got to say I am enjoying that. I've kind of got a second. Like, I'm giving it a second chance. I'm glad I gave them the extra 5 episodes. Because I think in general, like it is, like I don't know. I think I'm enjoying it a lot more now, which is good. Because I feel like I was a bit harsh on it to begin with. Which I think was fair. Like I think a lot of the criticism I have are valid. Like there is something off with this game, and it felt from the get-go. Whereas like Odyssey and Origins, I've always felt consistent to one another. Even though like people always said, always copy and paste and stuff, but they're not really. Like sure, they carry a lot of elements, which is fine. Like especially if it works, and it worked well in Origins, I think. And I don't think they need to change it up too drastically for these games. Like, sure, make it improve on stuff. Like, I think anyone wants mechanics to be better, like AI to be smarter, like actual, actual camps and stuff to be more valuable. I think everyone wants like AI to be better and camps to be more interesting, or random events or quests to be better, writing to be better and stuff like that. And if anything, people want it to go back to like old Assassin's Creed stuff, which I think they can do in an RPG. Improve on like what they're trying to do with this, the social stealth and stuff, because when I've done it in this, like, it's been not too bad, you know, like, it's felt like it's worked decently enough. It's just like, the thing is, like, really, these RPGs have never been made to do the social stuff. Whereas from Assassin's Creed 1, they built a franchise off that stuff. So when they redid all this, like, sure, like they've kind of got to redesign this social stealth again. It should be basic enough, but they've got to think about everything like NPCs, AI, and all that stuff. And if anything, if they work from this, well, what's it? Mirage, like from Mirage to this, like they could definitely improve and eventually get to the point of what we've had before. Can I get that? For some reason I can't pick that up either. Is that like... It's annoying. Whoa. Wow, I love it. It's so cool. Look at that down there. What's that? That is very... I do like this a lot. But I do think they're missing some elements though. Like, just seems like there's not much going on. I don't know whether at this time period there's not many people knocking about, like in Greeks or even Egypt. Maybe they were more populated areas, but I don't know. Like, I feel like they could have a few more bandits knocking about, farmers doing stuff, hunting, like people just seeing people hunt. I think it'd be a bit more immersive, you know. Like, I just feel like, I suppose Odyssey, when you were running through the forest and stuff, they were like nobody about. But they never really had the hunting, but yeah. I'm kind of tempted. I don't know if it would work. Because, like, in the past I've, like, switched from one game to another. What if in the next few episodes, what if we went from Valhalla into this and we switched from game to game? Would that be an option for us to do? And, like, have a see and look in the differences and change, like, compare it? That might be kind of fun and different. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. I'm getting distracted, but maybe that's something we could do. Maybe I'll save it for like episode 20 or something. Gives me time to update like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think Odyssey is the one I want to do. And what we'll do is just go like teleport over the map and just see what like different areas, how they operate, and then we'll bring it back into this of what we know and see like the differences, like the good, the bad, the ugly for this game, because I think it'd be interesting to kind of trying to see. I think it would work, maybe. If it didn't, we'll just leave it. But if anything, might be interesting to do like a one-off video thing. Might be interesting to do a one-off video of Odyssey. Just like to have it on the channel. Maybe put into the Valhalla playlist. Well, I know I've got a lot of Odyssey on the channel, so if anything, people could go and watch, or I go and watch my own, but a more recent one, like fresh playing this and then going back in, having a look, might be fun. How do I get in there though?
Cast about.
What level is he? Of course you're not going to give me the information I need. Maybe there's a way. Ah. Yeah. This looks... Yeah, I think this is Roman. I feel like we've seen this sort of stuff on like school trips. Maybe? I don't know. Ah, snake. Whoa. Fuck off. Being so petty. Oh, 5 silver. And to be fair, that could make a difference. How am I? Is it like a window? It's right there. Actually, maybe down. Aha! I'd rather just do the crates that you can actually just span Y to pick up stuff. Nice. There we go. Go there. There. And back. It's more XP, doesn't it? I don't know if I could one-hit assassinate them guys. I feel like they might get triggered straight away though. Don't know why you were stuck there, but... I love that. Honestly. You think about living in this time period, you could probably get screwed over by raiders or something, but imagine like living somewhere like this, on the daily, in the middle of nowhere. You got short towns and stuff, but what a nice little place to live, you know?
Grandfather's wallop is like none other. All it takes is one.
His fist is a glorious basher of fools, full of great big scars and old dried blood. One day, I'm gonna be as strong as grandfather. I'll wallop the heads off oxen.
He uses his powerful wallop to protect us. Oh, his legend grows with every day. Oh, such a fine wallop it is.
Little ones, what is this wallop you speak of?
It's our grandfather, and be careful unless you want a walloping.
I am certain my might could clove his wallop.
Many cowards have said the same. He uses only one fist, one wallop. Boom! Like a wolf, howling with its knuckles.
Well, this wallop has me curious.
Ha! Good. Destiny is coming to your plate. Grandfather, there's someone looking for a walloping.
Hello. Yes, I have overwhelmingly powerful strength, but it is not worth talking about.
If you are a Dringer, we should tell stories of battle, swill a cup of mead around a hearth, and share our wisdom.
You want some wisdom? Don't become a hero like I have. I'm cursed with this wallop.
These children have made me curious. Your calm demeanor even more so.
I beg you. There's no need for this to go where I feel you think it should.
You best depart unless you desire your face become a fist cave.
Children, stop saying such things. I do not want to use it.
I truly wish to see this wallop. I will break it with my humble fists.
Oh, neither of us will enjoy this, I'm afraid. Aid me, O Lord! Don't say I didn't warn you. The disappointment you will feel, I also feel. So goes my day.
Down you go.
I've never been bested before. I'm shocked. Stunned. I never thought it possible. You have thwarted my wallop. You may have access to the treasure my wallop has sadly gifted me over the years. Various awards for bashing skulls. Oh, I feel liberated of my legacy. Now I can live the normal life that has forever eluded me. Thank the heavens.
The treasure he promised. His wallop won him an ocean of riches. The children kept a collection of those he had walloped.
I don't care for that. Alright, we'll go down, and then we'll go here. It might be another raid, maybe. So last time we investigated, they wanted to go for a raid and stuff. I'd do that. Oh, it's really pretty though, when you have that nice sunny day. Oh, it's so nice. But then you have like the moody, stormy, or misty, as it's gonna come. Well, this might be related to a curse. But, like, the mood changes so quickly. Oh, this is fun. Right. Next investigation mission. Maybe we should push towards getting it done today, I don't know. Ah, what's that over there?
Hair gets longer, the nails grow.
Yeah, it might be
even
the
when
same
the
thing.
corpse is cold. I've seen it myself.
That's not true.
You think what? There's a bit of life left in someone long dead? No, it's the fumes in the body. Odors grow after a killing, so they have to escape by any means they can. Eivor, my muscle-banded friend. There's a nest of Wigman's men just here. We're going to pick it clean.
Every last one.
The fewer lice in the bush, the less itchy the pussycat. That's how I see it.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
I'd been in England for ages before Guthrum, Eivor, Uppa, smuggling under the eyes of Saxons and Danes alike. I lied, stole, had my nose broken. Life wasn't easy, but it taught me how to bear the pain. I just laughed it away. When Soma took me in, she saw more than a smuggler in me. I was useful to something greater than myself. Useful to her vision.
In a world where few saw you as worthy of trust, she's one who did.
Right. And I love that about her. I love everything about her.
You seem to bring life and spirit to this clan. Does Soma feel the same?
If I knew what was going on in another person's head, I'd find life dreadful and dull. But Soma seems to enjoy my company.
In what way?
Her own way. Just not in the way I'd like. Painful truths are easy to bear when you can laugh, you see. Delight in the face of suffering is an act of rebellion.
What do you think of Soma's other warriors? Galin and Leif?
Oh, Leif's got that raw animal pull. Every time I see him, I want him to climb me like a tree and nest in my armpits. He brays about being honorable, but I've never met a man of honor who starts a fire just to be praised for putting it out. And Galin, he broods like it's an art form. He's got this self-importance that is just so charming.
We could talk all day, but these Saxons may fly from their nest.
You and I should take a closer look. My men will hang back and come running if things go sideways. Fighting beside you should bring a thrill. Happy I can see it up close.
Don't get too close. I might black your eye or bruise your head. This place is heavily guarded.
Fuck off. I suppose if you're on target, like, you use the white dot, you can get the shot on. Surely there's a...
Hey!
What?
God damn you!
Thought I improved the stealth. Uh-oh. Fucking where you come from?
Come, boy! I'll wear your jaw like a crown!
us.
Nice. Rush and bash. Oh, I like that. Old. Huntsman armor.
Heavy blade hand, but a footfall is soft as lamb's wool.
My blade hand is not heavy. It's precise.
So is lightning, but that doesn't make it subtle.
I'm in trouble.
That's all of them.
Is that it though? Got a little bit of loot left. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's loyal. You don't really get a vibe that she's against Submarine anyway. I think the last guy was a little bit more. That's the thing, I can't really remember too much what he said now. That's the only thing.
You fought very well, Birna.
Is that how you flirt, Eivor?
Is that how I what?
Easy now, Drengir. I'll see you back in Grand Bridge.
Do I like this armor? It's not too bad, is it? I think I might go back to my what was my other stuff? The gauntlets I used to have. Like I could. Thing is, I could go back to. Whoa. Sorry, Eivor. I would do that, I don't know. Unless, you know, in the settings, I think you can have a hood on always. Gameplay, hood always on. Enables or disables hood. Let's see. Don't know if I like it though. Like, with the cape on the back, it looks a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's better when it's a bit more dynamic, I guess. Got a bit of loot somewhere. I do like the raiding and everything. I think that is quite fun. It does remind me a lot of Bannerlord. When you're taking like castles and everything in that. And you just... I think that's a bit better though, because it's just like, at the end you just get a massive dump of loot. Like stacks and stacks of loot or after a battle or whatever, and it just feels like you've just took everything that they fucking own, and it's just so cool. And yeah, I think it works really well. Yeah, I can't really do that, I don't think. Alright, we're going to see what these are about. But yeah, I think it's quite a cool little thing. I'm completely banking there if you can't tell. Oh. Oh. I like you. He digs it into the ground. That's different from the other shield. It's just like, what's that? Fine, heavy shield. Fine, light shield. That seems to be different. Because I can move with this. Whereas one. I don't seem to be able to move with it, which is a shame. I do like the look of it. Yeah, I'm kind of like stuck in one place for it. Oi, dickheads.
With me, here!
How good is it? How much strength has it got?
We have the advantage. No one thing. The Lord is my strength.
Oh, come on, Ian. Bring me a little knife. I think it's definitely more for like parrying, like being more defensive, which... Sorry, I'm just not. It looks good though. I like the look of it. Alright, let's get some more missions done. Hang on, we got some more. Skill points too. So what are we doing? Melee resistance. One more. I think that'll be good. They might be good too. Might be worth upgrading all these. So you can dual wield heavy weapons. This will alter the stats of handling each. Dual wield heavy weapons. How the fuck would that work? I might have to try that. That might be fun, even if it doesn't work out. I think I want to max out like that area. That looks good, like the health and stuff. Yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying this, you know. I'm getting back into it. It is just different. That's all it is. It's just been getting used to it, I suppose. Lord and Lady. Or is this like an offering thing? Maybe?
I shall inform the local Waffingas that he lives among them through traces of the Nephilim, the giant warriors who fought for God in their ancient time. They have left his presence here on Earth for us to absorb his light, the light of angels that have been infused throughout the Earth. I feel his power. He calls me my beloved, and I am calmed. I respondeth with my communion, my piety, and become another of his voices.
You on about?
I shall inform the local Waffingers that he lives among them through traces of the Nephilim, the giant warriors who
How
fought
do I
for
move
God
that?
in
It
that
seems like I
ancient
can
time.
move it.
They have left his presence here on Earth for us to absorb his light. The light of angels that have been infused throughout the Earth. I feel his power. He calls me my beloved.
Ah, actually, yeah, that was in like
What strange forces work here?
similar to Black Flag, didn't it? Black Flag had something similar to that, but I think it was more treasure hunty though. Oh, that was kind of cool. Yeah. So magical. I'll take another skill point there. Ability damage. Actually, I haven't upgraded my armor. Melee resist. That's pretty good. More health. Take that. Well, that's pretty bad. 1 leather for that. I think in Odyssey you got like several. I don't know whether it's just because it builds up over endgame. Yeah, find that a bit cheap. But yeah, maybe in the next few episodes we'll, if I update our Odyssey, if I need to update it, maybe like we do half an hour of this, and then we do half an hour or Odyssey. I don't think we'll be able to do like quests or some stuff, but even if we did like, then they have like bounties and stuff, and maybe if we do a few of them just to see, but if anything just to look at the open world.
Hard work.
I built the silo and manage our trade deals. All the barley would rot if you were still in charge.
Oh, don't spew hog shit. We both know it's because you're jealous. You used that silo to hoard the profits.
Don't make me laugh. Jealous of what? You and your peasant friends? I take my fair share, you take yours. Enough.
Mistletoe up your nose, eh? Eh? Very advanced.
I toil in the fields. That barley is my hard work. The barley in that silo was watered by my blood and sweat.
Yes, and you get your share of silver when I sell it.
But you keep most of it. Of the 1,000 you made last month, I got a measly 200.
I deserve the extra profit. I secured the sale and managed the tax. Endless hours of negotiating. You there, Dane. Who deserves more? The worker who makes the barley, or he who actually sells it?
The silver should be shared equally.
How am I to be encouraged to make all of these deals? My endless hustle? The paperwork? He couldn't sell his own eye.
The barley would never even exist without me. My barley is known across Mercia and Essex. Sebi's slush. My soul is in the mug.
The situation is strained between these two brothers.
If not for the smell of dung, it'd be worth keeping a sack of it handy for when we're going into battle.
Ugh, such a sad labourer. Without my wits, we'd be batting vultures away. Across Mercia, people know us because of me.
What have we become? Reduced to animals. What have we become? Reduced to animals.
Ugh, such a sad labourer. Without my wits, we'd be batting vultures away. Across Mercia, people know us because of me.
I think they kind of want to destroy the thing.
Aye, good farmer.
I don't know what to do. I have such anger in me.
Take a breath, drink some ale, and enjoy your hard work. No amount of silver is worth a broken friendship.
Impossible, I'm afraid. When my blood boils, the world must know.
He has nothing.
In my home, there is
That's
only
the-
one way to settle this honorably. A home gang.
You're right. Bollocks to him. I'll pummel him. Give him a taste of a labourer's fist. Fucker!
All they do is squabble. I remember a time when the barley brought us joy. We praised it, smelled it, rubbed it against our bellies.
It's the swear.
Come out and find me!
You think I'm stealing profits from you? You are stealing dignity from me.
If I must raise my fists, I shall. Oh, I shall. You're dead.
Come on. Hope the pauper wins. He's getting taken advantage of.
I wish our parents would get along like they used to. Before, when there was no silo, and we all shared the barley.
Seems silly to think who gets more or what. We have enough. They just fight like dogs. Dogs who forgot why they're even barking in the first place.
All they do is squabble. I remember a time when the barley brought us joy. We praised it, smelled it, rubbed it against our bellies.
There is no other way.
goodness! Our estate is aflame!
My barley. I can smell it burn. Oh, God.
Children, has your family always been this quarrelsome?
Yes, they have. But I hope that has changed thanks to your intervention. Even if it was drastic. Thank you.
Ignore it all of it. It has only torn us apart.
It is true that we were once all so happy.
This is for
Perhaps
the
we can now
best.
start
Our fathers would fight
from
forever
scratch.
otherwise.
Our parents kept a happy way. Perhaps this will reset the balance, and they won't be blinded by profit and ego.
I've just destroyed the whole family, pretty much. And what's my, I never really paid attention, but what's our 57 now? We're getting up there. Now, is that what our level is? Like, I don't think, well, we don't really have levels, do we? It's more, we don't really have levels. It is more definitely, like, kind of like Destiny or something. More along them lines. Right. Let's finish off by doing this location. I'm sorry, but yeah, hopefully you can kind of get over yourselves now. I would do that raid, but I'm probably not. It's probably not going to go well. Might be alright with followers and everything, but... Oh yeah, this is very Greek. Well, Roman, I suppose. Yeah, this is similar to Odyssey. Stop. Right, we need some explosive. Uh-huh. I don't think I could pick that. How's that bloody spread that far? Mask. Don't know what these are for. Oh look, we've done all the artifacts in Gruntovich. Actually pretty close. So we got might be more up this way. There's something here. Well, there's that. That might count. That's Anglia. There's the give. There's all this. This might count towards it. But yeah, maybe the side quests are more these I need to do. Yeah. It's all good though. Right. I think if anything we'll leave it there today. But yeah, more or less enjoying it as always. Well, recently anyway. Like it's warming up to me now. Like I think if anything, I'm just making the most of what the game is. Like it's got good elements. I think the only disappointing it's just not the same as Odyssey and Origins with the. I think some elements work, like the whole question mark hunting thing, like in a way that is kind of better if you think about it. But I think they're not giving you enough information to actually like to find stuff. I'm not using the eagle as much, which you might say is a good thing, but I don't think I can't remember what the bird is called in this. It's not Odin, is it? No. Oh dear. But the whole like location of it all, like finding stuff, like it's I'm getting used to it now, so it's a little bit better. I think it's just missing like proper quests, like guidance on a quest, making it more substantial than just like these are all right, like these little random things to do, but there's not much guidance to, like you could leave it if anything. Like these would have been good in Odyssey and Origins as a add-on, like something extra to come across. Like these seem more like random events, almost close to like Red Dead Redemption 2's, like when you come across a guy and he's got bitten by a snake or something and you decide what to do. It's almost like that. It's not as free as that though. Like you can't just be a dickhead in these scenarios. It's very much a very small quest mission, or like it's almost like Odyssey, but it's like I'm gonna try to describe it as Odyssey, where it's like Odyssey's quest design, but they've took out one or two plot points from the middle of it all. So you pretty much go from start to finish in one go. Whereas Odyssey or Origins, it felt like, even though it was very typical RPG stuff, it was like, oh, go here, go talk to this person, take out that camp, come back, talk to this person, go and kill another camp, go and collect this thing. It was like levels to before you completed it, and it felt like a mini quest line, mini storyline. Even if it wasn't the best thing ever, it just felt like that. Like there was effort put into it in a way. Even if it was just like copy and paste objectives that we've done before, but if anything, if you love like the world and stuff, objectives like that in an RPG, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think if the gameplay is fun and you're providing enough entertainment between things, it's actually alright. And I think Odyssey did that better. I think that's the thing. I think Odyssey, out of the Origins, I think that had a bit. I think there was a few more quests in that were a bit more fun to just play, whereas Origins was more fun to just enjoy and experience the quest. So they were both good, but I think they were different in tone of what they were trying to do. But it all depends on the quest as well. Like you can have, like in Odyssey, you went from something really dark and sad, where like a little girl was making clay models of her family because they were missing or something. I can't remember exactly. To you hunting down chickens or something stupid. I don't know what you're saying let's see for. But I think in this, I don't mind these so much. where it's a lack of direction and stuff. It was just something you come across two people arguing outside their little hut. Like, that's kind of cool. It's like a little spontaneous thing that you come across. But then I would like to have a bit more of a in-depth quest line where you meet people. You meet the same people you met before. Like in Odyssey, you were meeting the same people throughout the whole. Like even though you're like, why are you here? Like, they were just there, and it's like nice to see them after so long. Or yeah, in general, just like meeting people and experiencing their lives, talking to them. Especially in Odyssey, where you could have the dialogue options, which they're not brilliant. Even in this, when they do show up, it's not like, oh wow, this is amazing. I think in Odyssey, for me, I connected more to a Cassandra because I just had a little bit of more choice in how much information I took in. Which usually I just went through every option. So if anything, the game could just play out every option. But I don't know, I think it's good, you know, like, especially when you tone it down to like choosing where you go as a direction or what you do, or in the quest, instead of it being like you go here, like with the markers everywhere, like you can tone it down to a point where the game is like the NPCs are like, go southwest towards the coast and find this camp, and he should be there, I think, or something. Like, that's cool. That feels like they have to write it in a certain way that matches the map and what the player is actually having to find and do. And yeah, sure, you have Senu that helps you out to find a precise spot in the end, but I think it just felt a bit more like you get the information you need to get on with what you want to do, and that's enjoy the game, the stories, the combat, the stealth. Whereas this, it's like, sometimes you're like really struggling to find this one piece of treasure, which ain't going to give you anything too exciting. It's either going to be supplies, or maybe, if you're lucky, a skill point or a bit of weapon piece. But for me, like, I don't think the loot is like really like, wow, that's so cool. Unlike say, like I said earlier, when you do like a raid or take on a castle, or you finish a battle in Bannerlord, you just get a fucking inventory full of stuff, food, supplies, armor, weapons to sell, everything you could think of. And I think something like that would be so good in this, where like when you go on a raid, you got like what you had in Odyssey and Origins, where you had like loads of weapons that you find in chests, and you either decide to break them down, sell them, even keep them. And I think it's missing in this. I think if anything, out of all the three games, the RPGs, this one should just be giving you duplicate weapons all the time to just sell, break down, upgrade for yourself. Like, I think it missed its opportunity there, because I think this should be more driven to be more horde based, like hoarding weapons, hoarding what you've scavenged, finding more silver. Like, you know, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you'd find like stashes where like some guys buried a bit of gold or something, and you just find it. Like, I feel like that would be all over here, like a bit of Roman artifacts and gold dug up, or I don't know. I feel like it's like, I don't know, it's missing something in this to make it more like you're a Viking, you're raiding, you're stealing everything you could that isn't nailed down for your own cause. Like, I feel like it could be more loot centric and almost like just becoming more what would you say? Just to become more tangible, no. Just to get bigger fortune, more money. Like in Red Dead 2, where like you just, I know, stealing money to put it back in the camp. And that was always cool to me. Like, you know, in Red Dead 2, which we're going to be playing some point this year after Grand Theft Auto 5. When we get into that, like playing this, like playing Red Dead 2, going out hunting for put food in the camp, just stealing money, robbing people, just putting a bit of money into the camp. Like, the only downside was I felt like when you were going from camp to camp, and by the end, all that effort you put into the camp is gone. Like, for me personally, I think Red Dead would have been awesome to have like a game mode, or like a new game plus mode where you just had the camp, you picked whatever camp you wanted to stay at, and you were frozen in that time period with the gang, where you had the time to upgrade the camp with everybody there, and everyone was having parties, and you got to see a little bit more in detail, because there's so much you can miss in that scenario where you leave camp and come back and people are doing different things and everything. Like, there's so much in that. And then by the end of the game, you kind of, like, it's more an excuse to play through the game again, sure, but that's why I'm looking forward to when we do play through it. I think that's going to be a big playthrough, a chill, take your time playthrough for the channel. But that'll be some point closer to the end of the year, I think, by the time, because I've stockpiled up months worth of videos for my main Let's Plays. I've got loads of Fallout coming. I think around about this time it's Saints Row 2. And then after Saints Row 2 we're going into GTA 5. And I was going to go into Saints Row the 3rd, but I thought because of GTA 6 it'd be nice to have Red Dead Redemption 2 on the channel just before GTA 6. I don't know if I'm ever going to play it like day one, because I still need a next gen console. But I'll probably wait for next gen to decide for that. But yeah, I think it's going to be alright, you know. I think if anything over the next few, we'll keep GTA Valhalla going for the next few episodes. Like I said, well, it's episode 18 now, so maybe next episode we just have a normal episode, maybe finish off this investigation stuff, then maybe after we episode 20, if I update Odyssey, maybe we do hop into Odyssey for a bit and see the differences. That might be kind of fun for episode 20. But yeah, I'm gonna do a cup of tea, then I'll be back with some more for the next episode, and we'll chill out with another episode. I think I might be able to do the Odyssey one today. I might, if anything, I might update, while I do the cup of tea, update Odyssey and see if it will work. Now, the only thing that might be a problem is if Odyssey isn't on Game Pass anymore, which could be the thing. So I might need to get Odyssey on disc. There might be a delay there if I do that, because I've got all my disc. I don't know if I ever bought. Can't remember if I bought Odyssey on digital though. Maybe I did. I don't know. We'll see. I'll update it anyway and try to. But if anything, we'll be back with some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla in the next few days. So, as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.